where you're seeing all of this action and how close you are to maybe some neighborhoods.
I'm so close to homes that I can see inside these people's backyards,
Wow.
windows, their patios. I am right here. And if you can see from our camera frame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm counting 9 planes or choppers in the air as I speak that are fighting this fire. So this is clearly a hot spot, an area that they're putting a lot of resources towards right now. Again, a lot of it I've seen is the flame retardant and hoping to contain what is currently burning in the canyon. I have not seen any specific water drops. Well, maybe right here we have a chopper looking like he's headed east. I know east of where I'm standing is a very bad area right now, but here in this Brentwood area, it's active as well. Fire crews also on the ground. We have noticed them. I could hear a chainsaw. They're doing a lot of handwork to try to cut some of this vegetation, a lot of dry brush here. In fact, I spoke to the public information officer a bit earlier for LAFD, and he said areas are burning that have not been touched in 50 years. So you can imagine how flammable this area is. Just to put it in perspective for people, I think it's also important to show how quickly things have transpired again this morning from what felt under control just a little bit ago. So you got to heed those warnings, Michelle. That's really the biggest advice here.
This is not due to a lack of resources. When you said you have 9 planes or choppers, from your viewpoint that you see, and those firefighters on the ground doing a lot of that work and cutting the lines there, and also just water drops as well and fire retardant, and yet we're still seeing homes on fire when they are doing everything they can. And we also don't have the winds that are only going to get worse later today. So that just goes that paints the picture of just how imminent the danger is, despite all of the resources that we have right there at their fingertips as far as LA City and county working together.
Yeah, and 3,700 firefighters are on the ground and in the air right now. Those are the resources that are fighting this fire. You put that in perspective, you line all of those men and women up. There are a lot of people that are putting a lot of hard work into this right now. It just shows how we are really at the mercy of the weather. Right now, as we've said, it's kind of a lull. I mean, I am at a higher elevation and I feel a wind gust here and there, but I would say largely it's fairly pleasant. So this is really the time. This is prime time for the firefighters right now to get a handle on this and do what they can.
Lexi Suter there from our Chicago sister station, keeping us abreast of the situation, the evacuations that have already